Watcher, can you hear me? Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic. I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still, breathing but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything? You had some kind of vision, a near-death experience?
What was it like?
能描述一下吗？
Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers.
400。
You're welcome to the sum of it.
你还有
I
隔
hope it
壁的
goes some
是
way
就
toward
直接
earning your
400。
forgiveness. Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your... We're all very glad you're in one piece. We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update. And to see I've...
找的不是他，我们要找的是，祝魂师询问贾克洛。贾克洛正在圣地区的灵魂先知尖塔与灵魂师与祝魂师合作。 推荐同伴，他啊，想要我们去认识啊？没有他啊，他人在哪？
Clear? Speak freely. You were saying?
哟，飞身药水。罗罗恩伊莱特女士，我感觉自己已经在突破了边缘，但我已经能达到我新的手头上工具能干的极限。你自己有成功找到真体经验做你的同事，我希望能够请你为我去做一些小小的问询。 回去就很明确了解我自己已经跟当地人有过几次不错的交流。我承认我现在已经束手无策。如果你能简单的将我在寻找这次的样本白人女子消息说出去，就是帮了我大忙。我的房间就在峡谷酒馆2楼，他是贾克洛。 所以说我们要去在巨洞 ，OK， 我们等下去巨洞找他。
You were saying?
可以直接走吗？不行，我们去巨洞吧。食人魔岛。 他说他2楼，我们就去2楼。融化。
Oh no. This does not look good.
啊？
Why would someone do this to Jocolo's work? I thought Animances was safe here in the Deadfire. Even in a place this vile. Someone must have heard or seen something. I hope so.
I hope so. 找老板。
Need something?
贾克洛怎么了？
Can't say I know a jackalope, fresh face, but if you're meaning that guy with all the fancy and a schmancy equipment, now, the hole's no high society tea house, but that's still some of the weirdest shit I ever seen go down here. No doubt they hauled him through the Narrows. Heard him hop, no doubt you'd fit right. But if you're dead set on dying, but I'll tell you how to get there without getting. Take a right the first chance you get. Then keep going. I'm sure I'd if Dario doesn't gut you first. Need something?
他被拖去了前明街，是不是 ？OK。
It's done.
就是那个头盔啊，看
Your orders?
这是什么东西？
What can I do you for?
这个月神是女人的身体因为死亡时痉挛而扭曲，她嘴巴大张，牛奶般浑浊的眼睛满是震惊。她身穿皇族海盗的皮革，有可能曾是他们一员。阅读她的灵魂。请救救我！有的时间向他。纳乌德和纳乌德拉已经把那男人打晕，双胞胎两人观察对象的东西。你总是说看不见他们眼睛，这件事情感到很不爽。厂长让你不要说三道四。你顺着他们面朝的方向往前看，他听到是嘴巴张开，双手圆瞪。那奇怪的小装置在你手中燃烧着。
What is it? What did you see?
一群城市海盗把贾克洛带去灿春城。
Madiko, Giacomo abducted by godlike pirates. But why? He has always done his best to help my kind. Watcher, I have asked much of you already. But if you can find time to go to Dunwich to find... It did not sound as though he was in imminent danger. Not in the Republics. I can't think of why godlike, of all kith, would have something strange is going on here. Perhaps it has something to do with his research.
跑到那里去了，然后你去找他。北京呢？
You're back. Kue, any news? You are willing to put up all that money? What of the gloves? What happened to them?
你会给我什么好处？
At least I know Arkemir won't feed me to the imps. Take your discount as well. If the cupboard doesn't make its goals, so be it.
减5%，你减5%就会给我折扣？我的天哪！这个是陨石系统。都不是很好。油腻水、双金属、 普普通通啊。小五级。
Keep moving. This here is for the crew of the
终
Divine
于找到
Barge.
了。
You ain't a part of it, so you ain't getting inside.
我在找一个叫贾
Have you
克
tried the
洛。
wild mare in Nekataka? I'm sure they have a boy or two who would let you call him Giacomo for a couple hours.
那你叫他们贾克。
Per Complanca, let us pass. I know you have Giacomo. I have known him since I was a girl in the Republics.
So, why should I care?
He saved my life. He has saved the lives of many of our kind. Whatever you think he has done, you have the wrong idea about him.
Fine. I probably won't live to regret this. After you.
哦，你终于找到贾克洛了。
Near Kazenza. We are honored by your presence, Captain. I see. We ourselves have been debating what to do with...
怎么处置他？
We are lost in the woods. You will guide us out by
你
traveling the
将
branching
穿
paths
过
of
奥
Atlea.
哈奥特哈之路，然后将我们带出来。
A forest is defined by its boundaries. There are a finite... I know the ways out of the forest, but you will choose the paths to take. A woman is with a child, and she learns that if the child is
一个
born,
女人怀孩
it
子，
will
如果她
suffer
知道她
greatly
出生
and
后
have a
只有
short
很短寿命，
life.
而且承受很多痛
If
苦。
she ends the child's life before it truly begins, is this good or bad?
It's good
Saw
or
enough of
bad.
that during the legacy. Answer simple enough. When they ended it early, that was bad beyond measure.
You discover a powerful new technology, but you are afraid some people may misuse it. Would you destroy the technology? Regulate...
Certainly it should not be destroyed. It would only be a matter of time before someone else made the same discovery.
An enemy of yours is being persecuted. The grounds of the persecution are, by measure of your own compass, unfair.
迫害理由并不
Would
公
you
平，
allow the persecution to continue?
但会阻止啊。
You learn that someone who does great good for many people is unintentionally going to do great harm to many. The harm may not be great. You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing them.
你有机会阻
Do you
止，
do so?
你会这么做吗？我不会杀他。
Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. We will release Giacomo and his research.
我们将放过。
What was the point of taking him to begin with?
Giacomo has discovered a method by which one may detect... In the Deadfire archipelago, parents consider a god appearing mutilated at birth. Many godlike of Scan are killed with the tacit approval of the
没有
tribe.
被杀的孩子，这
Those
会
who
非常
aren't
生
killed lead miserable lives.
真可怜。
I understand that argument, but accepting it would require me to accept a world in which we respond to superstition. I do not. We do not. That is why we captured Giacomo and brought him here, to decide what should be done about him.
And after all this, you're going to let him go because of how the Watcher answered your stupid riddles?
Yes.
Yes. 神
Our
总解
group
释
was conflicted, so I posed to you a series of hypothetical questions. While you may have deduced some hint of the context during the questioning, after all, for us, this is a matter of life and death. There may be superior ways to debate this subject. Mestre Giacomo and his research are free to
可
go.
以随时离开了。
Now,
如果你
if
不
you
介
will
意的
excuse
话，
us,
如你所愿，再见。我第一次按到本没有，我第一次没有看懂，我第二次才看懂。如果我第一次就看懂的话，我会像刚刚那样
have
选。
done to Giacomo if we hadn't arrived. And now we have saved not only the man, but his research as well. Agrasima Watcher.
Palagina, is that you, my girl? I thought those pirates would have been the end of me.
Not if I could do something about it. I owe you too much to let something happen to you over some nonsense.
My girl, what that satyr said is not nonsense. He had good reason to be afraid.
当然。
Research should not be restricted, but use of the technology, yes.
But who should decide how it should be restricted?
但是又谁负责呢？谁负责这个这么难的问题，我怎么知道？那就没有我负责。如果是有我的话，我就一定会选我。那现在怎么办？把大家一起定啊！
That is funny, Watcher. Let the public decide.
I'm certain they would come up with intelligent regulations. The public.
Well, it appears we are done here. We should see you back to Nekataka, Mestre Jokolo.
Ak. Before I go, I want you to have this, Aimoranet.
哦，拿到一个50块钱的，价值50块钱的新装护符。星之火，月之星，最佳机者，只承受95%，生命之水。关键只有水的攻击30%转化成生命值，15%的格挡10%，仅限于终结神域。
I appreciate all you have done.
西面的预定地，这里咯。这有只船在等我，不知道是什么船。再看一下呢，海上集合地的西面，维德拉。苍鹰号，维德拉啊，这台。一条线条优美的长船在水中行驶，溪水很深。把船员站在主甲板上，一堆板条箱作为保护它。如果女人轻易在甲板上，她让杂乱逃跑追她，你不罚板。
We said or not, Perrin.
I'd happily tell you if you stopped interrupting my count.
You've had days to count. Now it's time we talked about the price.
Price.
Careful. This one's got friends in the Consuelo.
In that case, I'll honor the original price. Consider that a discount among friends.
1000.
Glad we could do business.
我靠！我还要给钱哦？为什么我还要给钱？这是咋回事啊？我还要当冤大头哎！我支付了，然后 与指挥官冈谷在离会交谈。我们要去离会。哦，那我们去离会吧。离会。有人偷东西啊！有人当成，有人，谁啊？他走之后是不是出了什么问题？板桥镇站了一个丰满的中年妇人，那一皱巴巴的头发纠结在一起，但她的眼睛却闪烁着胜利的光芒。
Gelarde, 23 days. This is a new record.
在这里做什么？
Waiting to reach Sayuka, of course. Of renewal of air, you would say. Kith have explored every mountain in the eastern reach, yet the realm of fish and leviathans remains close to us. It has been my dream to open these steps to discovery, or at least to let us use the air of a single breath again and again. Neither do I. At least it gave me plenty of time. Back home, they care only for profit. But the Rawatayans, they have vision. They chase greater things than gold. So I go to work with them. So you do understand. But I can say no more. The Rawatayans, they have sworn me to secrecy. Sientere, but I had promised not to say.
必须保证不说。那你相不相信我把你踢下去？
Yes, I have much to do. Many more tests to run before we reach Sayuka. Sayuka at last! I must go. Discovery awaits. Agrasima, Captain.
你知不知道我花了1000块？就这样。带着艾维拉。哦，他说他们有话要做，那我要去跟指挥官干。我们找指挥官。指挥官在这里吗？
Bring trouble, I hope.
片刻后，他喉咙传出低沉的哼声最后变成冷笑，然后他转眼与你对视。
Artillery trajectory calculations. Terribly tedious and lamentably imprecise in a storm. But the numbers distract me. Where are my manners? You must be the watcher the Hazanui sent. You found me with a rare spare moment. I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your... Well, I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo. No, I don't see... there's a note here at the bottom. It's very small. What does it... Please accept my apologies for your... difficulties. I'll see that the cargo bathes immediately. The Hazanui's missive suggested you might be able to help us with an issue in port. You may have noticed the outsized coral in the harbor. There's something unnatural about the coral's growth. My engineers deduced that the origin of this disturbance is... Talk to Avera in the workshop if you care to learn more. I would... Did you not read the name on the door before you came in? You do know you're in the office of the Fleet Master. You meant to ask why I'm important enough to have my name on a door. I'm a Fleet Master of the Rawatayan Navy stationed at Sayuka, a research colony of the Royal Deadfire Company.
我是努瓦泰驻离会海军舰队的指挥。
To one unfamiliar with the Rawatayan Navy, perhaps. But mine is an administrative position. I see to the smooth running of Sayuka. Of course, it'd be a You misunderstand. I don't command ships. I command... Well? How much do you know of Rawatai, Watcher? I see. It's a challenging place. Whatever manages to grow in our thin soil, the storms destroy. The rough country, we call it.
瓦尔泰人用这称呼自己的故乡。
We have to trade for much of what we need, and the Huana have proven to be valuable partners. The archipelago is also an excellent place from which to study the storms of Andra's mortar. How much do you know of Rawatai? I'm not surprised. It's a challenging... We have to trade from... The archipelago is also an excellent... That's a weighty question. It's a reasonable inquiry, I suppose. The Huana are pliant enough and willing to work hard when... We have as much right to this land as they do. If they plan to do nothing with it,
it's their duty to recognize a good deal when they see it. Next one won't be as generous.
They'll adjust in time. Besides, it could be worse.
你是让给瓦利昂。
They could certainly try. Very well.
Dim in the lantern.
Speak freely.
这个是家书。哦，收到他的家书，艾美丽。当你收到这封信时，你应该已经快到海军州了吧？ 希望这封信能够平安寄到你手中，很遗憾没办法把这封信亲手交给你。看来，你只能一个人背诵那首坦加罗哈战争巨神科罗巴了。我在王恩列岛的工作还没结束，我还得再待几个月才会回去。不过不要难过，把这当成个机会，好好锻炼哈萨托哈奇。 的技术吧，我在这里的矿脉里工作，多回来10年，其实应该经历不少。我相信你依然在进行着天气魔法研究，再过段几年，你就可以和我一起来海军。如果事情顺利的话，说不定你还来我的船上了，到时我们就能称霸四海。永远爱你的姐姐，刚。 他就是刚，然后他写给艾米丽。那我们不要偷他的书好了。
You were saying?
走吧。
Captain. Still as a pond.